Hi, I'm Rob and this is Gems of War. In this video I'm going to show you my team for the Mech Malfunction event. What I recommend initially is you actually go and grab your rewards absolutely straight away. If your guild has already started doing some of these things, then you will have all these rewards sitting there waiting to be grabbed. And the reason you want to get it early is because you will get these prism tokens nice and early, and you get enough of them and they will evolve to a badge and eventually evolve into a medal, which basically means more damage. So you may as well get this absolutely straight away and get the benefit as soon as possible. There we go, got a few bits there. We've got prism token ×4 already. Let's get Orb of Growth. Another Orb of Wisdom. Yay! Prism badge. Right now, first things, I always recommend you grab Tier 1. This gives you a Potion of Enchantment. Very important. It means all your troops will start enchanted at the start of every single battle for the entirety of this event, which is well worth that 30 gems on its own. But you also get other stuff. Look, I've got an Alchemist, a Steam Turret, Gold, Souls, Event Sigils, all really handy stuff if you're a early or newer player. You'll pick up these extra tiers as we go along, but I'll just start doing this from Tier 1 just to show the effect. Let's make sure we've got our token applied. Prism badge, there it is. I'm getting now +4 40% spell damage. I'll replace it in there. And let's go on with this. And what happened there? I have no idea. Where are we?
Scanning.
Oops, wrong button. What is going on? Mech Malfunction, there it is. Right, so the team for this, I'm going to purposely use a non-mythic team. Too easy to do with Tina. That's like cheating really. Tina's really good. But let's jump in against the Sparkinator and I'll show the team I'm going to use. Like I say, if you do want to use something like Tina, then the best way to go about that, I would say, is to have the Engineer's Drill still as a weapon. Really handy, explodes a load of brown gems, will charge up Tina nice and fast because Tina uses brown, and as you are probably well aware, Tina does some superb true damage to 3 random enemies and gains a bunch of armor at the same time. Always good to have something like this in a team like this. Clockwork Sphinx destroys all gems of a chosen colour, which means you can select which colour you want to destroy and it will be boosted onto the first ally in your team that uses that colour. And gives armor to the whole team as well, so that is really cool. But for this team I am going to go with the Engineer's Drill, 2 times Tesla and Clockwork Sphinx. Now this team should work for lower level players as well, because Tesla is absolutely fantastic in the way that her spell works in a way that is basically set in stone. A lot of troops are governed their power by literally how much magic the user has or the player has. So the higher ranking the player, the more higher their magic level, and that directly affects how much damage that troop does. Not so with Tesla. This is a set in stone amount to deal 8 true scatter damage boosted by all ally and enemy armor. Now what's cool about that is there's 2 things really. First of all, if you can boost up your armor in your team yourself, you're going to boost the damage she does that way. But also, as this event gets harder and the enemy actually gains more armor, this basically just keeps on giving Tesla more and more power automatically, regardless of your player level. So for this reason, I've got 2 Teslas in the team, and to charge her up nice and fast, we have the Engineer's Drill, explodes a load of brown gems, and grants a random status effect to all mech allies, which are only going to be the Engineer's Drill and the Clockwork Sphinx, because Tesla is human, she's not made of metal. And then summon a mech troop, but it's basically taking advantage of that explosion of the brown gems and getting the status effect, which is really handy. Because we just want to get Tesla charged and then cast her. The fact we're going to start enchanted because of that Potion of Enchantment means that we can have both of these ready to cast, and it should be really quick once they are charged. And as I said earlier, Clockwork Sphinx destroys all gems of a chosen colour, really good, and give all allies 43 armor in my case, boosted by those gems destroyed. So the banners for this, I'm going to go for +2 blue, +1 green, -1 yellow. And we're in Mechanist class. All mechs start with 50% mana. The talent trees, Serendipity, precision. None of these actually matter because we're not actually using anything there. It's actually a dagger we're using. Vanguard, Razor Armor, Mentor. If you're a lower level player, I may suggest Savior might be a better way to go. But if you're higher level, then you might as well just pick Mentor. None of those ones are particularly fantastic, really. Tree of Knowledge is pretty handy. Gain enchant when matching green gems, and armor plating. So let's jump into a match. Like I say, first of all, it's just going to be a simple case of getting Tesla charged up as fast as possible. Can often do this just by getting the Engineer's Drill charged up and casting that. Or you can do it by this way as well. We can actually, if there's enough red there, which there is, because you can look at that. There's 13 red there, so we'll cast that. That'll be enough to get Tesla charged. Now, have a look at the boost. Tesla normally does 8 true scatter damage, but my boost is obviously high because I'm quite high level. So the boost is plus 190, which is insane. So if you're a high level player, this is going to absolutely whiz through many stages of this event with absolute ease, because we've got 2 Teslas, so we get double the effect. And because they're both enchanted, it's just literally a couple of rounds apart, even if we don't collect mana, where they're going to be able to cast their spell. If you're early level player, then Tesla's power will be continuously boosted, because basically the other team, or the other side, their armor slowly gets more and more. Look, at the moment, 14, 10, 12 and 7, but as these rounds go on, that will go up and up and up. But in doing so, so does Tesla's power. Get ready if we can for Tesla. Boom shakalaka. See you later. Really nice simple team to use, no mythic required. Of course, Tesla is a legendary. What we've got here? Nothing too fantastic, so we'll get red for Tesla. Now we'll finish Tesla's charging. Keep getting more event sigils and stuff as we go along. Actually, I might stick on the same troop for now, just to see the boost in armor and show how it affects Tesla. Again, what we've got here, we've got 9 red, 7 blue. So we'll cast this onto red, destroy them. Because we're enchanted, Tesla's ready next round. We'll stay on this one so we see how the damage increases. Obviously for me it'll just be keep going up from the plus 190, but this is actually, if you're a lower level player, this is magnified. It's more important when you're a lower level player, because if you get like a boost of say you're on 8 scatter damage and your magic is 1, I don't know what the ratio is, so you might be doing a +1 ratio, so you might be doing 10 scatter damage. If all of a sudden, because of the, I just made that up, that could be completely wrong by the way, them numbers. But because the armor on these is going up, you could get double, triple, even more your usual damage pretty quickly. That's why Tesla is absolutely so cool. Have a look at the boost on the next one. I'll go back to the same match. Level 34. As you see, their armour is now going up. 53 armour, 48, 27 and 44. The boost would now be 173 at this exact moment. But we've got to cast Clockwork Sphinx first and get it boosted even more. Tesla right now, his boost is plus 224. So this goes up significantly every single round, literally because the enemy is getting more power. I know I've said it already, but it's so important. As the enemy scales in power, so does Tesla. All to do with electricity and the way it works. It's quite clever the way this game is thought out sometimes. You have to give them that. More power to them is more power to you. What do we need? Red? Oh, actually. Yeah, I'll just do red. Oh, I forgot to move it again. I was looking at that. The enemies are thinking they're a bit low. What's going on there? Oh, it's vanished. That's why. Let's do Sparkinator. Oh, by the way, at the time of making this video, no one's actually found or mentioned the lollipop yet hidden in the Soulforge review video. It was slightly harder than the one I put in the earlier video about the new bomb gems. That was quite easy to find, that one. I made it purposely easy on purpose as a starter. But yeah, it's just a little thing I'm doing each video now, just purposely hiding a lollipop, just for fun. See if anybody finds it and calls it out in the comments. So, yeah, you can get green there. That's got the engineer's drill ready. You can cast this now, explode those brown, pick up mana all over the place. You can either cast engineer's drill again, cast Clockwork Sphinx, or just grab the mana we needed. Pretty straightforward to use. Tesla is such a good troop for lower level players, really is. Extremely, extremely handy. Look at the armor now, look. See, 59, 76, 77, 72. I don't need to cast Clockwork Sphinx, but I'll just do it anyway, just to show the effect of the boost. It's now 244. Because we've got two of them, we've got that on too. So as the levels get harder, we'll be able to cast them back to back if we need to. And they are getting harder. Their levels are going up, but we've gone back down to the near basic level ones now. Like I say, you can use Tina in this pretty easily. Tina is a exceptionally good troop. If you're facing one in something like Guild Wars, she is surprisingly easily shut down as well. Just, if you can, just have someone that webs the enemy, and web reduces the magic to 0, and then she suddenly does very little damage and is not anywhere near as intimidating. Yeah, Guild Wars, the actual battle will start again tomorrow. Pretty cool. I'll set my defences up later on. Funny how time just whizzes by with this extra week or two, whatever it was, between the last Guild Wars and this one. Thought there was plenty of time to mull over my defences and to get them all fine-tuned and that, make the most of it, but somehow I never found the time to go over those defences and fine-tune them like I intended. Been testing them though in PvP. It's a good way to test your Guild Wars defences. Just select it as your Guild Wars defence. It's not a true representation of how that team will perform in Guild Wars because it's very different. Well, it gives you a base idea of wins versus losses and how well that team will do when controlled by the AI. Yeah, there's not much in the way of brown to explode there, but I'll do it anyway. Give me red. Always worth casting the Clockwork Sphinx if you can, rather than just collecting red, because basically you get that boost from the armor and it goes directly onto Tesla's power, which smashes the opposition. Right, let's do a couple more because this is literally how the video is going to work. And has the lollipop appeared yet? Who knows? I don't even know yet. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. I haven't actually thought about that. I basically go to the editing stage of the video. I'll just go through it relatively quickly, making sure I haven't made any stupid mistakes anywhere, like I did in the Soulforge one where I said you shouldn't craft mythic troops when I actually meant generally you shouldn't craft legendary troops, which was quite funny. I didn't even notice I said that until I played it back in the Been checking it. Quite funny. But yeah, I'll just look for a good moment in here while playing the game and think, will anybody spot it there? Will anybody find a lollipop? Does anybody care about finding the lollipop? Is more important, but it only takes me 10 seconds to put it there, so hey ho. 10 seconds for a little bit of unbridled fun. What can go wrong? Well, that's a bit jank. That'll do. Alright, let's just do one more because... No, we won't do any more. We'll call that that. Video, you're that. Damn, these... Oh, what jokes? They don't get any funnier, do they? Anyway, there's a video. There's the team. That's a non-mythic team there. Like I say, if you got a Tina, you can chuck Tina in there as well in place of a Tesla if you so desire. She'll start on 50% mana because of the Engineer's Drill and get charged up quickly because of Clockwork Sphinx too. If you found it useful or helpful, we call if you smash that like and subscribe button. Not literally, I'm not responsible for your laptop or phone's death. That's not going to work. I'm going to fall for that one. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you again next time. Bye for now.